Lone Ranger. A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty Hi-Yo Silver. The Lone Ranger.
Little boy, all right. It's a plenty good thing we ride this way.
Panch is scaring the line away. Are you an outlaw?
My friend and I are on the side of the law. This mask is a symbol of justice. You know, these woods can be full of danger. Are you here all alone?
Uh-huh. I'm Robbie Talbot. Mom and I live just down the valley. I was looking for a Christmas tree. That one there. I started to get it when the lion came.
But isn't there someone who can help you?
Only Mom. I'm the man in the family. I know it's 2 weeks before Christmas, but I thought I'd get the tree decorated early. Might cheer Mom up a little.
Well, it's a fine tree. Suppose we help you.
That plenty big axe for a little boy to handle.
Oh, I can handle it all right. But I guess you wouldn't mind if you helped.
Right, boys.
Mom's sure gonna like this tree. I just gotta make this the best Christmas she ever had. Gosh, it sure looks easy when you do it.
Come on, Robbie. Let's head for your ranch.
Let me show you. This is where Pop did some of his work. I used to help him carve on the smaller things. My Pop's the best saddle maker in the whole West.
Well, I'm sure he is, Robbie.
Maybe you met him someplace, huh? Ben Talbot?
Robbie, please.
He's been in about every mining town in the state.
We never hear of him.
He's going to be home for Christmas, isn't he, Mom?
Well, perhaps, Robbie, but don't count on it.
I guess that'd be about the best Christmas present we could have. And we wouldn't care if he never found any gold, as long as he came home.
Son, why don't you take care of our guest horses? I'm sure they could use some water and maybe some oats.
Sure, Mom. I got so busy talking about Pop, I clean forgot my manners. Be right back.
Sure, son. You're very proud of Robbie, aren't you, Mrs. Talbot?
Oh, I am. You know, if it weren't for Robbie, well, there are times I don't think I could go on.
You feel better when husband get back.
Well, that's just it. I know Ben won't be home for Christmas. I think Robbie knows it, too, but he's just trying to cheer me up.
Has Mr. Talbot been gone long?
6 months. Oh, I've prayed he'd give up this crazy search of his, but, well, it's gone on too long. I'm sure he's afraid to return home a failure.
Him want gold, that bad?
Oh, I'm not blaming him, really. After all, he's doing it for me and for Robbie. But it's become so important to him. I sometimes wonder if he's forgotten the things he left behind.
Gold fever does strange things to a man, Mrs. Talbot. Do you hear from him at all?
Well, the letters don't come very often. He moves from camp to camp, you know. Oh, he tries so hard to be cheerful, but, oh, I know how it must be for him. At this moment, I have no idea where he is.
Has he given up his business completely?
Yes. Ben's always had the idea that unless he was rich, Robbie and I wouldn't be happy. Oh, he's so wrong. All we ever wanted was to be together and to be a family.
Boys say him saddle maker. There's plenty need for men like him.
I know. Well, if only he would realize that we love him for himself. You know, all Robbie dreams of is to be as good a saddle maker as his father.
Your horses are watered, masked man. And gosh, that stallion of yours is really something.
Thanks, Robbie. I think we'd better be on our way.
Mister, I have something for you.
What is it?
It's a leather watch case I made for Pop's Christmas present. I was going to surprise him, but now, would you like to have it?
I'd like it very much, Robbie. Thank you.
And if you ever see my Pop, would you tell him, please tell him, that Mom and I love him, and we sure do miss him.
Thank you.
What do you think, Kemo Sabe?
Ben Talbot has a misguided sense of values. He's lost, Tonto. If he can't find himself, maybe somebody else ought to try.
Boys say if father come home, it's the best Christmas present he and mother ever have.
We're going to try to make that wish come true. Come on. Any luck in Gold River?
Ben Talbot gone almost 2 months. Him not have many friends. People say him always keep to himself. Him have bad gold fever.
Could you find out where he went?
Them think maybe him go to town name of Anderson. Their new gold strike there.
That's about 30 miles from here.
What do you say to Ben Talbot when we see him?
Well, I don't know, Tonto. We've got to find him first. Let's move out.
This ghost town, Kemo Sabe?
Ghosts don't make music, Tonto.
Stand right where you are.
Well, please don't be frightened. We're not outlaws.
Why'd you come here?
We'd like to ask you a few questions. We're looking for a man who used to live here.
There ain't nobody left in Anderson but Martha and me.
Our name's Hannah. Like my husband says, we're the only ones living here now.
Others all gone?
They left when the gold vein ran out about a month ago.
Fools, all of them. Looking for something they ain't never going to find.
Well, I agree with you, Mr. Hannah. That's exactly why we're here. Oh, I'm sorry if we interrupted you.
Oh, no. Josh and me were just singing some Christmas songs. It's kind of a regular habit with us at Christmas time.
Why you not leave with others?
Because it's our home, for one thing. We had a boy. He's buried on a little hill outside of town. Got killed by a miner that went crazy with the gold fever.
Josh and me are getting on in years. Our needs are simple. We'll be happier here in Anderson.
It's kind of nice here. Peaceful like. Nobody fighting and yelling over gold. Just Martha and me and our boy. Together at Christmas like it used to be.
You said you were looking for someone?
A man named Ben Talbot. We understand he lived here in Anderson a few months ago.
Yes, remember, Josh? That quiet fella stayed down at the boarding house.
Oh, yes, I remember. Seemed like a nice enough sort. But there was always something kind of strange about him. Like something was eating at his insides. driving him on.
He was looking for gold like the others, but somehow Ben was different.
Well, if he hadn't got mixed up with the Stark brothers, why, it might have turned out all right Sunday.
Stark brothers.
Oh, they're a couple of real bad ones. Always causing trouble. I wouldn't put nothing past those two. Had a couple of robberies here in town. Folks thought maybe the Starks done it, but they never could prove it.
When the vein ran out, Ben left town with the Starks.
You hear them say where them go?
Well, Bear Creek, most likely.
That's quite a ways, mister. You aren't planning to ride tonight, are you? We've got a whole town full of rooms here.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Hannah, but I think we'd better be going.
You're real anxious to find Ben, ain't you?
Yes. We appreciate what you've told us. You've been very kind.
Good luck in your search, mister, and Merry Christmas to both of you.
The same to you folks. Merry Christmas.
Go on, Martha, play some more. Play the one our Jim used to like. The angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay their sheep on a cold winter's night.
What did you find out, Tonto?
Bank in Danville robbed by 3 men. 2 Stark brothers were recognized.
Was the third man Ben Talbot?
I mean, no, Kemo Sabe. Posse already followed them. Sheriff think them take direction of Anderson, but him lose trail.
Maybe we'll have better luck.
Train of Talbot take us to many town. You think maybe this time we find him?
Tonto, I'm sure of one thing. The man with the Stark brothers is Ben Talbot, and we do find him. He won't be spending Christmas at home. Come on.
We lost the posse for good, all right. Better hole up in Anderson for a day or so. Nobody'd think to come looking for us there.
Yeah, look over there.
If they're after us, we'll fight them off from town. Come on.
They robbed a bank in Danville. We trailed them here. Where's your wife, Mr. Hannah?
Down by the old cafe. She's safe enough. Is Ben Talbot with them?
We not know yet. There's one other man.
Got to figure a way to get over there.
Hey, there's a back door to the hotel. Leads right into the lobby.
Tonto, keep me covered. I'm going over there.
On this side of the street. I can't see him now.
He ain't got a prayer getting in here. Not against 3 guns.
I don't like this, George. It's too quiet out there. Something's going on.
If you're so worried, why don't you go out and take a look?
That isn't necessary, mister. Now drop your guns.
Look, mister, you're wearing a mask. Maybe we can make a deal. We're carrying a lot of gold in our saddlebags.
I don't wear this mask to cover criminal acts. Save your pleas for the judge. Now outside.
Well, doggone if he didn't get them all. Yep, it's them Starks, all right.
Hold it! Tonto, keep them covered.
be all right.
You sure done a bang-up job getting these fellas. But it looks like your search for Ben Talbot ain't over.
What do you mean?
Well, that sure ain't him.
Are you positive?
Yep. That ain't him. I thought sure Ben was riding with you, no counts.
He was, Pop, but he ain't no more.
What happened?
As soon as he found out we were planning a robbery, he pulled out. Told my brother first off he wouldn't be no use to us.
Where Ben Talbot now?
Still looking for gold, I suppose. Last we heard, he was in Cyril, little gold town north of here.
How long ago was that?
Last week.
Tonto, you take these men to the sheriff in Danville. You'll find the gold in their saddlebags.
You going to Cyril's with the mask on?
Don't reckon I will, sonny.
It's like I said, he tried to jump my claim. Ain't no man big enough to do that. I had to kill him.
Howdy, gents. Like to get a little information.
What are you going to pay?
Just looking for a fella. Thought you might know him.
Mind at that, old-timer. But you still got to pay.
Ain't gold. Guess it'll do, huh?
What's the question?
Looking for a fella named Talbot. Ben Talbot. Know where I might find him?
Might know just where he is, too.
Robbery. That's what it is. All right. Where'll I find him?
Right over there, pounding that steak in front of his tent.
Young whippersnippers always picking on an old-timer. It just ain't justice, that's all. Hey, Ben Talbot.
Yeah?
Like to talk to you a bit.
Oh, look, mister, I'm busy. Go talk to somebody else.
Ain't anybody else who want to talk to you, son.
Like I said, I'm busy.
Too busy to talk about the wife and little Robbie?
What do you know about them? Has anything happened?
Nothing like that. Just thought you'd like to hear about the family.
What? Sure. Come and sit a spell.
Thank you.
How come you happen to be at my place?
Oh, just passing through. Horse got a little tired. Wife and boy gave me some water. That's sure a fine woman you got there, Ben. And that boy of yours, he's something to be proud of. Of course, don't have to tell you that, do I?
Are you sure they're all right?
Ain't sick. They sure ain't got anything to dance about.
What do you mean by that?
Well, now don't get me wrong, Ben. I ain't trying to pry. That family of yours is sure lonesome.
Well, don't you think that's my business?
Sure it is. Just thought you'd like to hear from home. Ain't having much luck finding gold, are you?
I'll strike it one of these days.
When you do, Ben, think it'll make you happier?
I can give my family everything. All they've ever wanted.
All I want is you, Ben. You ever think of that? By the time you find what you're looking for, that boy of yours is going to be all grown up. Best part of having kids is watching them grow, develop into something you can be proud of. Too bad if you miss that.
How come you're so interested in me? You're a prospector. You ought to know how it is.
Yep, reckon I do. You ain't the first man to leave his family and go looking for gold. Sometimes a fella waits too long. Gets too late to go back. Ain't too late for you, Ben. You can still be home by Christmas.
Yeah. A failure.
Depends on what you call a failure, Ben. Those men back there, fighting, killing, full of greed. When they do strike it rich, they gotta fight just as hard to keep it. Is that what you want, Ben? You want your wife and boy to live that kind of a life?
I thought about all that. I've even tried going back. I must admit the glitter of gold has become a bit tarnished by now, but how can I face them? I want them to be proud of me.
They are proud of you, Ben. Proud that you're a saddle maker.
You know about that?
Yeah, sure do. Your boy told me. Oh, say, plumb near forgot. Made this himself for your Christmas present.
Robbie made this?
Sure did. Mighty proud of you, Ben. Said he wanted to grow up to be just like you.
It is a beautiful piece of work. Quite a boy, isn't he? Imagine him making this for me.
Still a couple of days left before Christmas. Ben, you can be home by Christmas Eve if you wanna. Merry Christmas.
Lunch is about ready, Robbie. You want to wash up first?
I'll get that wood in first, Mom. Be kind of nice to have a fire on Christmas Eve. Mom! Mom!
What is it, son?
Look, Mom, look! He's coming home! Pop!
Merry Christmas, son.
Merry Christmas, Pop!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Ben.
I knew you'd come home, Pop. I just knew it.
And I'm home to stay this time, Robbie. And that's a promise. To my family and to the Lone Ranger.
Hi-yo, Silver!